the basic reasons I don't support the policy is that it's classist.
I have no problem asking students or anyone else to avoid smoking in or around our building, just simply to protect the incoming exhaust from affecting people in the building that are sensitive to cigarette smoke.
I feel like Berea was trying to go in the right direction, but they didn't take the best approach to it. I feel like their end goal was a good one, but they sort of went about it the wrong way.
This is The Ashtray, a series dedicated to covering the debate surrounding the smoking and tobacco policy passed at Berea College in 2018. Berea College is one of the last institutions in the state of Kentucky that allows smoking and tobacco usage on campus. But that will soon change, as Berea begins transitioning to a smoke-free and tobacco-free campus come July. The policy has polarized groups on campus and sparked controversy, quickly becoming one of the hottest topics in the Berea community. This is the first installment in a 6-part series covering the smoking and tobacco policy on campus. I'm Christian Gensel, a senior here at Berea College. In this episode, we're going to have an introduction on the tobacco and smoking policy here at the college, while also providing a broader context of tobacco usage in Berea and the surrounding area. In this episode, you're going to hear views from both faculty and students on the matter, and in future episodes, we're going to delve deeper into the spectrum of arguments on both sides. But for now, here's an introduction to the smoking and tobacco policy here at Berea. Starting July 1st, use of tobacco and vaping products will no longer be permitted on any Berea College property. Under the policy, all forms of tobacco, including but not limited to cigarettes, cigars, pipes, hookah, beedies, electronic nicotine delivery systems, electronic non-nicotine delivery systems, smokeless tobacco products, and any product that produces smoke or vape will be prohibited. According to President Lyle Roloffs, faculty working on the policy are aware of the gazebo culture that students are concerned with losing after the policy takes effect. While gazebos will be removed in the future, Roloff said they will remain until the college is able to develop alternative areas for students to congregate and socialize, including picnic tables, benches, and swing sets. Berea College is one of the last colleges in Kentucky that does not prohibit smoking on campus, a fact that President Roloff said runs counter to the college emphasis on wellness. According to the CDC, 14.3% of Kentucky high school students reported smoking on at least one day in the last 30 days, nearly double the national rate. Even so, the majority of Berea students are not in support of the tobacco ban, with 60.5% of the students surveyed reporting that they do not support the policy. President Roloffs has emphasized the social justice aspect to the new policy, saying, quote, "Big tobacco and vaping companies target the young and economically disadvantaged, the same lives Berea College is dedicated to improving through educational opportunity. Should Berea College be complicit with those cynical and predatory enterprises?" Roloffs is far from alone in his support of the new policy.
I support the smoking and tobacco policy because I believe it sends a message that Berea College is concerned about the health of the campus community. There's not a safe level of secondhand smoke according to the Centers for Disease Control, and secondhand smoke is particularly detrimental, especially to infants and children. More respiratory infections, more severity of asthma.
One thing I know is that we are all in agreement that we want a healthier campus. There is no one on this campus that doesn't want a healthier campus. And I know that all of my faculty colleagues, we all want to see lower rates of smoking. We want to see a higher increase in the health and wellness of students, faculty, and staff. That is the end goal that we all share. The question is, how do you go about getting to it? Instead of a single action, let's prohibit tobacco, to turn it into a process whereby we say, for 1 year, we're going to have a marketing program and cessation program, and we're going to build it into freshman orientation, and we're going to do everything we can to treat it as a public health issue. And then later, if prohibition is the right step, take that step. But we start first with public health, to improve public health.
In our next episode, we'll be looking at a statistical and social context behind tobacco usage in Berea and the surrounding area. To see more of The Ashtray, tune back in next week to Berea College News and Radio.
There's over 1,600 students plus faculty plus staff. I think it's a very sensitive issue. You're asking people to not do something that is a legal activity. So I don't, I think that's all well intentioned, but I don't think it's going to work.